God, it's rolling. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First and foremost, we like to say, Call Halayim,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rechak Kodash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. The Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, and sincerity and truth wherever they may be. All right. Shalom to the Akwath, the few sisters that do listen to us as well. All right. This is the brother Yarmaya from the great millstone Chicago camp.
I'm brother Kapatazah.
And hey, basically we gonna go into it, man. This kingdom is being transferred from one people to another. All right, and the Lord is teaching us a lot of things. He's teaching us a lot of judgment. He's teaching us a lot of a life skills, so to speak. Now the kingdom of heaven, to transition us to the kingdom of heaven. Now in the kingdom of heaven, pursuant to the book of Jeremiah, all right, pursuant to the book of Hebrews, all right, we're gonna have the laws, statutes, and commandments in our heart, you know. So, but the Lord still gotta give us this experience so we actually understand it, man. You know. So the Lord basically putting us in a position and breaking us down to build us up, man.
That's
So whatever elder brother got.
This is Matthew 23. I'll start at 11. It says, I'll start at 11. It says, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. And that's what the brother's going into, man. You know, starting with the first verse, it says, the greatest among you shall be your servant. So now Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's called us into his glorious light to do what? Profess his word. All right? We are a servant. We are servants unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and to the elect.
That's right.
As well as hoping to be the elect.
Yeah, that's why he's making the video.
Right. That's why, hey, we gotta feed the lambs. Hey, the scripture said, what's it called? I labor not for myself only, but for them that seek learning.
That's right.
So you're right. So we gotta we here to be servants to the elect as well as serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But what? Everybody that exalts themselves, they're gonna be abased. All these proud ass people out here exalting themselves against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they're gonna be brought down extremely low.
I got something for you.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach in Apocrypha 1 in verse 30. It said, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul, and so Yahweh discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth for the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. And you see that with guys that fall out this truth, set up a BS count, you know, niggas like Nazariah, Egghead in Detroit, Element, you know, guys who I know, you know, and that's what they did, man. The Lord exposed them in the midst of the congregation because they didn't come to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in truth. They exalted themselves, you know. I'm just speaking of personal examples. But then you got guys of many, man, these proud ass niggas in the world. But this scripture is really touching those who come into this fold dirty, man.
Facts.
You know, trying to make a name for themselves. You know, a bishop, a deacon. We're not to be sought out, not to be seeking out filthy lucre.
Right.
Like Eli's sons, man, the wicked niggas.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Going off.
Scripture saying, so rock, seek not out
preeminence,
man. You know, trying to shine, man. That's not what this is about. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai will give you your shine in due season, man. But
yeah.
You know, until then, nigga, we getting it out the mud, man. We grinding, man. All right, we grinding and we feeding his lambs, man. Okay, humbling ourselves, man. This is Psalms 75. I'll start at 5. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
No, but see, cause that's what the Lord does, man. He did it in the time of David and Saul, you know, on the Israelite level. He did it to the Egyptians and the Israelites, and he's doing it to us and the Edomites right now. And that's what all this is about. All these trials, all these tribulations, all this wisdom you getting. See, the Lord is giving us knowledge. Of course, you know, the ability to know, understand the scriptures, but he's also giving us wisdom. the way to execute it, the way to deal with it, the discernment, you know. And when you execute and you deal with this wisdom, the properly, it shows that you have understanding. The Lord has given us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, to be the future rulers of this earth, because this kingdom is coming, man. Matter of fact, this is Peter, 1 Peter 5:7, Salakia 5:5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves to the elder, which shows order. You have to learn order, all right? Yea, all of you be subject to one another and be clothed with humility, all right? So you wear that humility like we put on our clothes. It says, for Yahweh resisted the proud and give it grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. So we're looking to be exalted in due time. We just read it in the gospel. He who humbles himself should be exalted. The Lord is breaking us down to exalt us, man. He said Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that event that followed. We're looking at all these prophecies come to pass. That Chi-Psi stigma, that 666, that mark of the beast. And I'm saying that, man, because this and these, we got, man, if you just type that in, or mark of the beast, or RFID chip, you got plenty of dudes. You got dudes that don't even know about the truth that know what the mark of the beast is.
Yep.
But just with great millstone and like-minded brothers alone, then you got the black conscious community, this BS bullshit talking about 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons.
You dumbass
You
niggas.
dumbass niggas, man, talk this what they put in their Bible. This
Right.
is the, hey, look, man.
Right.
You one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, niggas gonna take the chip.
That's
and
right.
you're gonna get smoked by how Bashim how shot, man.
That's facts.
When your children gonna get destroyed, you're gonna get destroyed. The race riot's gonna be on. The famine's gonna be on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's why the Lord said, "What wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." This great troublous times that's coming up. Get 30 and 7, man.
Come.
You already know what I want,
Come.
man. Jeremiah.
Come.
Here it is, these times coming up, man, and you niggas don't know anything, man. You're just oblivious to everything that's going on, man. And the Lord is ushering in the kingdom of heaven, man, right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right, Jacob shall be saved out of it. Yasha Allah, Israel, the elect of Israel, on that matter. All right, because when you go to Revelation the 7th chapter, go to Revelation the 7th chapter, man. What's that, the 7th chapter when he named the 12 tribes?
Oh, the roll call. Come.
Yeah, man, at the bottom, when he talked about the great multitude.
Come. Let me see. I got it. This is Revelation 7:9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the 4 beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshipped the Most High, saying, Amen.
That's right.
Blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen.
Keep reading down to point at 14, though.
And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they?
Because they looked like the other nations too, you know. Because this salvation, he said he's going to deliver us from the land of the north, which is America, and all the lands where we've been scattered. We got Israelites that look like other nations too, man, that speak the other tongues. Hey, but they know they're going to know the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and they're going to be delivered, man, while you fucking monkeys over here getting fried.
Facts.
Go ahead.
It says, And I said unto him, Sir, you know us. And he said to me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
Right, because that's like it says in the book of Philippians, remain blameless, lights in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, man. But he said they made it out of the tribulation. The great tribulation is Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
Jacob's tribulation.
Yep.
So that proves you the Lord is only saving Jacob, the elect of Jacob. Because when you read that chapter, what was named was the 12 people.
12 tribes.
12 tribes, 12,000 out of each tribe, which those are men. And then the rest of them, which are men that ain't, of the 144,000, but you got other men, you got other children, predominantly, you got other women predominantly, that's gonna make it out of JT. But you niggas are gonna get fucking fried playing, man.
Smoke.
Get Ciroc 10 and 8, man, because this is what
That's
the Lord
the
is
spirit.
breaking us down for, man.
That's the spirit.
The Lord is breaking us down to build us up, man.
That's it.
But he's gonna bring you niggas low, man. And now our breakdown is gonna be different. He's just giving us our shit, like the brother said, on this side. We getting the trial, the tribulation. While you niggas loathe in the Lord's law, you
Right.
living it up, you playing in your ass.
Yep.
Hey, the Lord gonna get you niggas, man.
Yep.
Straight up and down, man.
Yep. It says, Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right, and then the translation of the transition, Salakia, of it going from Esau to Jacob, get that Esau at the end of the world.
Mhm.
All right, a lot of you niggas gonna die right along with Esau, man, because you deserve to, man. You deserve to, man, because you're not preaching the law. You're not being broke down. And you are being broke down, living in the ghettos, living like shit, even the rich ones, and embarrassed. Look at the Lord did to R. Kelly, because the Lord did that shit to R. Kelly, to Bill Cosby.
Right.
Spitting these niggas' face, man, and show them they still jokes and niggas, man. He got much more in store. That's nothing, man.
Yeah.
He gonna show you who he is, man. He gonna get his rep back, man.
That's right.
And he gonna give us the kingdom, man. We gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Ratazah.
That's right. This is 2nd Ezra's
Bitch ass
6
niggas.
and 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. The elect of Israel, those that's delivered out of Jacob's trouble. Like it says in Revelation 7 chapter. Like it says in Jeremiah the 37th chapter. Like it says in Jeremiah, delivering them out the land of the north, man. Let me get this. This is Romans 8 and 18.
Perfect.
It says 17, Salakia. Romans 8 and 17, it said, if children, because we're being rebuked and chastened, all right, as children, as sons, is not as bastards, man. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. So we're going to get all those powers that the one who the world falsely called Christ gets. His name is Yahweh Shai, the anointed, Ha-Mashiach. If so be that suffering with him, because we suffering with him, we drinking of the cup, we bearing our cross, like it says in the book of Matthew, that we may also be glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed in us. And that's us inheriting this kingdom on the first round draft pick. Watching this place get smoked. Watching that glass sea mingle with fire.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Being able to eat in these great times that's coming in a famine.
Yeah.
Not being killed in the purge.
Yep.
1,000 may fall at this side. 1,000 at that side.
Yep. And none of you touch you.
Right.
Yeah.
You niggas ain't gonna get partaking of that because you ain't being broke down the righteous way. You ain't suffering as a follower of the way.
This is Sirach 10 and 21. It says, man, hold on. This is Sirach 10 and 20. Among brethren, he that is chief is honorable, so are they that fear the Lord in his eyes. It says, verse 21, the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof, man. So, hey, man, in the fear of the Lord, man, that's why the men of the Lord move the way they do. That's why we suffer the afflictions. Hey, we go through it. We deserve it. Hey, we eat that shit up, man, because what? The whole mindset of this truth is being willing to lose everything to gain everything, man.
That's right.
That's really what it's about, man. And having that mindset, you gotta be humble, man. You know, you gotta abase yourself, mortify the deeds of the flesh, man, and you gotta fight that good fight of faith, man. You know, you gotta fight this great war of ignorance. You know, you gotta suffer these scoffers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the
Great
flesh,
war of
man.
ignorance, man.
You gotta go through all this shit, man. You know, and still be 10 toes down in the faith and power of Yahweh Shai, man.
And that's who the
You
Lord
know?
dealing with, man.
Yeah, that's it. What you looking for?
Philippians, the 2nd chapter. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Whatever you want to bring out, bring it out.
All right, that's all I had.
All right. Let me grab this. It's if you want to bring it out, it's Philippians 2 and 12.
I got it. This Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Salak. working out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Hey, so we working out our salvation with fear and trembling, man. We walking on eggshells. We learning how to deal in the scriptures, learning how to deal amongst the brotherhood, learning how to deal amongst those that are without. We doing our best and keep reading in this present evil world, man.
Yep.
This land bearing the faith, like it says in 2nd Ezra.
Yeah, verse 13. Damn. It says, for it is the Most High which worketh in you, both to will and to do of his good pleasure.
And that's what we doing, man. This is the pleasure of the Most High. Didn't he say in the book of Revelation, we was created for his pleasure? Keep reading the 15.
Verse 14, do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Man.
So, and that's what we doing, man. We shining as lights in the world. Yahweh Shai said it, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is in heaven. Glorify the Father which is in heaven, Yahweh which is in heaven. And that's why we doing these things, man. You know. And if you niggas can't get it, hey, we move out the apostle say, we moving on, man.
Fuck.
We ain't beating the dead horse. We ain't chasing you niggas around the corner with the sign, with the garment. Get salvation!
Right.
You niggas smoked, man. And how about Shimmy Al Shara Tazar? We those guys, man. But with that being said, you got something else?
Nah.
Call Halal,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles who taught us this truth, who ushered in the kingdom of heaven. Today, the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect. Hey, Shalom and endure.
That's it. Fight.